Welcome back, football fans. I'm John Kuzma from EndZoneBlog.com, and we're going to talk about the Los Angeles Rams and why they decided to go all in for Jalen Ramsey. So this isn't the first time we've seen the Rams go all in. They gave up 6 picks to get Jared Goff in 2016 from the Tennessee Titans. And then in 2018, they gave up a handful of picks for Aqib Talib, Marcus Peters, and Dante Fowler. So when we heard that the Rams gave up 2 first-round picks and a 4th-round pick to go get Jalen Ramsey, it wasn't too surprising. You know, GM Les Snead has been aggressive over the past decade with his team, and he's been trying to do everything he could to get them into contention. And this latest move for Jalen Ramsey is supposed to be the solution to all their problems. Keep in mind, this team went to the Super Bowl last year, but since then, they've taken a step backwards. Now, the idea is Ramsey can come in and kind of fill the void that they have in the secondary. They actually traded Marcus Peters earlier today. So they sent out Peters, who wasn't, even though Marcus Peters is a very talented football player, he wasn't a great fit for the Rams system-wise. And Jalen Ramsey is a much better fit, and he has a chance to be much better than Marcus Peters was in this defense. And the reason why is mainly because of how good Jalen Ramsey is in man coverage. Wade Phillips is an aggressive defensive coordinator, and having Jalen Ramsey allows Phillips to blitz more frequently and leave his corners on an island. And, with Marcus Peters, he does a lot of his best work in zone, where Ramsey you can put him out on the edge, play cover 0 and cover 1 for most of the game, and Jalen Ramsey will usually hold up pretty well. So the Rams are hoping by shipping out Peters and bringing in Ramsey, this team can gain a little bit in terms of their defensive backfield, and at least shut down some of these opposing receivers who have been carving them up for the most part. Now, the Rams had to give up a lot to go get Jalen Ramsey, the 2 first-round picks and the 4th-round pick. For the next 2 years, the Rams aren't going to have first-round picks. And, with how much Snead has done this in the past, he's comfortable taking a risk and, swinging his sword a little bit and giving up those first-round picks if he can keep the team competitive. And I think the message that sends to the guys in that locker room is huge. He's letting them know that the guys upstairs in the front office are going to do everything they can to put a competitive team on the field. The idea is that will motivate the other players, that they have, and hopefully, compel them to give even more effort, the remainder of the season. This team is 3-3 at this point. They're right on the cusp of either, getting their act together or falling apart. Before the Jalen Ramsey trade, they were clearly on the path to falling apart. But now with Ramsey in the mix, maybe that does reinvigorate this team. They wake up and get back to winning football games. I don't think they're a true Super Bowl contender, but maybe Ramsey can at least get them into the playoffs so they have something to build on going forward. I know they won't have those draft picks, but maybe they can, lure in some free agents. They are in Southern California, so they do have a recruiting advantage in terms of location. But, if they can also sell free agents on the fact that, they're a playoff team and just a couple pieces away from maybe winning a Super Bowl, I think, that's going to be huge for them down the line a little bit. But if this Jalen Ramsey trade busts, then we could see the wheels completely fall off of Los Angeles. It could get ugly. So it's something you want to keep an eye on. I'm John Kuzma. Check out EndZoneBlog.com.